What's up? Your G is back, folks. After 2 to 3 days off, not posting, I'm back at you. Over the past 3 days, traveled all around Florida. We actually just traveled from where I am right now, Hollywood, all the way to um, Naples, for a golf for a 1 day golf tournament. We left on Friday, played a practice round that afternoon, slept over in a hotel. Fun fact: apparently there were crackheads outside of that hotel, which was interesting. And my life coaches were kind of making fun of me because I booked that hotel, and they're like, "Will, why did you, of all places, pick this one?" And I was telling them as we were getting close to the hotel, I'm like, "Guys, this looks a little bit sketchy. This looks like the ghetto a little bit," and they're like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." And then wake up the next day, play my round. After the round, they're like, "Well, did you realize last night there were a bunch of crackheads outside the hotel?" And apparently the hotel was lenient with them, and gave them like a place to stay for however long they needed. But I probably won't be booking any more hotels anytime in the near future. But yeah, in the practice round, I played decent. I shot 89, which is my goal to break 90. In the actual tournament, I shot 91, and my putting was atrocious. My driving was all over the place. Really, the only redeeming quality was my 2 iron. Hit my 2 iron pretty much good every single time. My driver, I just wasn't committing to my big cut that I usually play, my big fade, borderline slice. Um, yeah, I feel like if I just can focus on trusting myself and getting that lead arm, uh, ripping through the golf club on every single type of shot, I'm gonna be in a good position to break 90 in my upcoming golf tournament tomorrow. And we were going back and forth. My mentors and me. At first, I was really stubborn and wanted to go up there today, leave around like 11, because it's like 2 hours away up to Fort Myers, which is where the tournament is at this golf club. I think it's called the Renaissance Club in Fort Myers. But it's scheduled to rain there all day, and actually scheduled to thunderstorm at our proposed tee time of 2:02. So we decided we're just gonna stay back, and we're gonna hit the local range that we always go to, and then we're gonna play at a local course that's really cheap, and it's a pretty decent course. Um, just a little worried about the water because the drainage in Florida isn't the best. So that's the plan today, is for me to get like 30, 45 minute warm up and work on some stuff. And then, at the course, I'm just gonna, you know, play how I would in a tournament and try to shoot a good score. No putting everything in the hole. No. Actually, technically, I'm only allowed to have a double bogey maximum whenever I'm playing because of my handicap. Um, so I'll do that. But yeah, I mean, the goal tournament was awesome. I really felt like I only lost focus once, even though my score was so high. There was only like one time whenever I was putting where I kind of like lost focus and was like freaking out a little bit, having like a very, very, very miniature panic attack. But I was considering how poorly I was hitting the ball and how poorly I was putting. I handled myself very well. I didn't throw any clubs, dropped some clubs out of frustration, but I didn't slam any clubs. Um, didn't really swear, as my one of my partners was a gentleman by the name of Gus, and he really cool dude, but very interesting player. Hits the ball really far for his age. I think he's above 70. Handicap is 6, but he didn't miss a fairway. I'm not sure if he had any birdies, but he was all pars and bogeys, and there were very few bogeys. So he probably shot around, without the handicap, he probably shot around mid 70s, high 70s, adjusting to the handicap, low 70s, high 60s. But yeah, just teaching the guys, my mentors, golf etiquette, and it's kind of confusing for them because the some of the courses that I play on, like the public or semi-private, aren't as nice as the private courses that I'm playing in these tournaments. Um, so like the one dude, one of the pros, um, when we were playing the practice round for the the recent tournament that I finished where I shot 91. It was the Vineyards Country Club in Naples, Florida. He was really cool. Tall guy, 6'9". I'm 6'3", and I was like looking up at him. I was like, how tall are you? He's like 6'9". Um, you probably hit it a mile without even like trying to swing hard. Um, yeah, I like went in with my shirt untucked, and he was like, just tuck your shirt in. I was like, okay, cool. He's a really cool dude. I appreciate him a lot. He only charged me $50 to play that really nice golf course. And he also let the guys come out with me for without having to pay anything, which was pretty cool. Definitely be going back there and definitely recommend that course. Besides the bunkers were a little bit shallow. Like there wasn't a whole lot of sand, and the bunkers, like the waist area is different. It's supposed to be like uh, a thin lie, uh, is what they call it, I think. But the bunkers, the sand around the green is supposed to have a lot more sand than what it did, and I scolded both of my chip shots outside whenever I was in the sand. Yeah, I think the main thing that I'm gonna be looking for is lower flighted irons, not as high, because it gets pretty windy out here in Florida. Lower flighted irons, tempo better, uh, moving that left hip out of the way, allowing for the right hip to rotate, closer stance, grip down on the club, um, take my hands down the line and club outside my hands. Take away with my club being square as long as possible up until it hits about my hip, and then rotate. So there are a bunch of things that I'm going to be thinking about. With the driver, it's just going to be grip it and rip it. Try to hit big cuts. Trust that it's going to cut. If you hit it straight, that's okay. But just trust that it's gonna cut. It's gonna have a big cut, and just really try to, if if the landing area is anywhere between 230, 240 to 320, that's all driver. Anything less is going to be a 2 iron or a 4 iron, because I don't have a 3 wood. And because of the slice and how good I am with the feel of the driver, um, I can really range that one anywhere from like 240, like I said, if I really wanted to, up to 340 if I drill it downwind, if not more. Yeah, 91 is very, it's definitely, I scored much poorer than how I was playing, even though I was also playing very poorly. My handicap is a 4 right now, and I shot 91. I think Gus's handicap was like a 6, and he shot, like I said before, mid 70s, high 70s, or even low 70s, high 60s. So if he's watching this for some reason, I mean, Gus, you're a great dude. I think you're a great golfer, but I think maybe our handicaps are not really telling the full story of how competitive we are. I'm not sure if it was just the course that he really liked, because he was playing tees way up, so I don't even think he hit driver once. He just hit this hybrid that went like 200, 210, maybe 250 yards, which is really good for someone his age. But anyway, got to get my mind right, hit the range. I got this like foam ball that you put in between your arms to help you with rotation. Got alignment sticks that are going to help me with my takeaway. Um, and I'll probably be filming more about my golf, because that one got a lot of views compared to like these videos. But yeah, things are going good. Yeah, so got a tournament this tomorrow, Monday, and then we got to be up there by 8 by we got to be in our carts and ready at the Renaissance Club, Country Club, by 8:20, and the range opens at 7. It's about 2 hours away, so we're gonna get up at 4:30, leave at 5 a.m. and we'll get there, right around 7, so I can go hit balls for 40 minutes. Not practice, just hit balls and warm up. Maybe practice a little bit, but not too much. Um, and then actually get some putts in and work on my short game. There's gonna be plenty of time, and then scope out the course a bit. Um, yeah, and just the big thing for me is just going to be trusting my driver and hitting good putts. Try to two putt every hole. Make a 10 footer here and there. I got to make more putts to be more competitive. Once again, my goal, I haven't broken 90 yet. I shot 89 in the practice round, but that doesn't count. Real competition, I want to break 90. After I break 90, the next tournament, I'm going to want to break 85. And then after that, I'm going to want to break 80. Um, and then once I break 80, I'm in a good position. My goal is just not really to go backwards. If it happens, it happens. But my goal is to break 90, like I said, or 91, whatever, however you want to look at it. Um, but yeah, things are exciting. Um, so like I said, I got tournament tomorrow and then tournament Tuesday, about a little over a week from now. Another course in Fort Myers. These courses are super nice, and it was a really cheap entry fee. I really recommend anyone in the Florida uh, area near Fort Myers, Naples, to do this tournament next year if they still haven't. Some of these registrations are still open, so for somehow you found this video and you want to play golf at some really nice golf courses and meet some really nice people, play some competitive golf, this is the place to do it. But that's all we got for today, guys. Much love, much peace, and much prosperity. Peace.